Well, this is the second video I've made because I screwed the first one up. I have to be careful not to show the person's name who owns this account. So I have put um, the WM Capture blue screen over it so you can't see it. And I made the first video. It's a real good one. I wish you could have seen it. But you could see his name, and he would hunt me down and kill me for doing that. So you won't see the whole screen because his name would also appear up here to the left as far as you can see. Okay, all right, so I'll start all over again. What I have done is I have my base bet set at 1 penny, but it's times 4 because I'm using a progression of a progression. My units are set at 72 win, 90 loss, and I've chosen the LVF sheet. It tells you over here to choose your sheet. I put in $10. 1 penny is gone because it always puts a penny on odd until it gets the streets to bet on, or the splits to bet on. You might say that this is a commercial for Steph and Nick, and I guess it is, but all commercials are not bad. I have been using this now for about 2 days. Yesterday, Sunday, I went up over 1,000 units. I went from $26 to $40 playing pennies. I ran it several times, as you might expect, and I feel that it works. Time, random, lots of spins may tell me different. I don't know. But if you look at the LVF test that I have done, you will see that if you use a stop limit of 90 and a profit of 72, after thousands of spins, it shows a healthy flat bet profit. Now, I am not flat betting. What I'm doing is using a Labouchere or a Labby. We'll just call it a Labby because I can't say the man's name. But what I do, each time I lose, I raise my unit 1 time. Now, the way I do this, I start with a piece of paper and I write down 1 on that paper. That is my first bet. It is an assumed loss of 2. So my first bet is 2, and I would set my base bet right here to 2. That's what I would do. It's at 4 now because I've lost a few times. Now, the first play is at the base bet of 2. If you lose, you've lost 2. So you write 2 out to the right of your 1-1. So your line is 1-1-2. If you lose again, now you would add the 1-1-2. You add the outer numbers, the 1 and the 2. I know most of you know how to do a Labby, but somebody may not. You add the 2 and the 1, and your next bet is 3. I lost that bet, so I wrote down 3. My line would be 1-1-2-3. I add the 3 and the 1, and I get my current bet of 4. Now, when you win with a Labby, you cross off the leftmost and the rightmost notation on your line, and you bet the ones that are the next to be bet, the next inside, or you erase them and bet the 2 on the outside. That's what I do. I erase them and bet the 2 on the outside. Now, here's the important part. With a Labby, you will come to a point where you have a leftover because you'll have 5 notations on your line and you'll hit twice in a row, which will eliminate 4 of those notations, and the very middle one will be left. Do not throw it away. If you do, your Labby will become inefficient. Labby reduces your bet 2 losses for every 1 win. So you only have to win half as many times as you lose. That sounds really good, but the downside is your bet can go high, right in the middle. It can get outrageous. And you must have a bankroll which will stand that. If you don't, you'll lose. So I'm using pennies, which means I've got about a $4,000 bankroll, and I have plenty of money in my account. Now, I'm ready to start. I think I've explained everything about as well as I can. So I have got it paused, and I will start it, and you will see it places bets on the odd. If I hit resume, it'll place bets on the odd. Okay. And it will do that until it gets the last 9 splits. So at the end of that, you may be up a few pennies or you may be down a few pennies, depending on what it does. No matter where you have your base bet set, whether it be 1 penny or 10 pennies or $1 or whatever, it still only places 1 penny on the dummy bet, so you never lose too much on this. There, that'll bring me back almost to even. That'll $9.99. Now, over here to the right on the LVF sheet, I can't use the cursor to show you, but you will see that it's recording the spins numbers and whether they are black or red, and it is recording the splits as flat outlined them. And when it gets 9 unique or 9, when it gets 9 hit, it will begin betting. It has to be 9 last. If it doubles, then it doesn't count that one as 2. It just counts it as 1, and it goes on. Right now, we've got a 16. See, the 16 is hit twice. So we have to wait. The 16 is hit twice right here. So we have to wait. Now the 4 is hit twice, so we still have to wait. Okay, now we're betting. Now it's going to bet 4 pennies on each number to start with. And we get a win. Now that will, if you look over at the LVF sheet, that'll only show a win of 9 because I told Steph I didn't need it to show 36. I don't need it to show anything. I just need it to do what it does. And that's another win. So we're up 18. Now, it will continue to do that until it either wins or loses. That's a loss. Now we drop back down to 9. And it just keeps doing that. And if it doesn't make a profit during the first 9, it will double that bet. It'll go to 2 units. Or 8. It'll be actually 8 on each number. You'll see when it does it. Right now it's still just betting 4. And there's another win. So now I'm up 27. Okay. And that's a loss, so that drops me back down to 18. Excuse me, I've had a cold. Now, I want to tell you 3 is a win, so we're back to 27. I am doing this little video as a commercial or as a way of showing you what I'm doing. 22 is a loss. We're back to 18. I'm not being paid for this. I bought this bot. Oh, brother. Wouldn't you know that? Yeah. You just watch. I'll be back. Hello? 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 I'm doing okay. Who am I talking to? Oh, Jan, I can barely hear you. Okay, bye-bye. Well, I've got to take this phone call. Okay, let me say this real quick, and it'll go ahead and finish without me being here and shut the bot down. I have got to, there's another win. That takes me back to 18, 27. Okay, we're betting 2 now. See, if you go look over at the Excel sheets, you'll see it's betting 2. So it's betting 8 on each time. It's betting, okay, 35. There's a win. That takes me on up a little bit. I am not getting paid for doing this. I'm not getting anything for free. I bought this bot and the Excel sheet that it's using. I paid $125 for it. There's another win. I'm doing this because this is my contribution to the community, and also because I totally believe in Steph and Nick and what they're doing, and I think Steph is just pretty damn smart to invented this thing. There's a loss. And if he can make a little money at it, helping somebody, I think that's great. Yesterday, I went from $26 to $40, and you can figure that's about 1,400 pennies that I made yesterday with this thing. And it may win, it may lose. We'll just have to find out. But I firmly believe it will win, because if you look at the LVF sheets I've been doing, you will see that with a 72 win and a 90 loss, it has produced a healthy flat bet profit over a period of time. There's another win. We're getting close to it. We're getting close. We're there. Now, see what it did? It shut the bot down. It hit the 81 and it shut the bot down. Now, when I come back to play this again, I do not have to do anything except take this down. Now I got to make sure, I got to look at my sheet and make